Happy Sunday, friends. Okay, I wanted to pop on here really fast. My Lift More kit finally arrived. It actually got lost in the mail. And customer service was awesome and they expressed one out to me. So I wanted to show you what I got, talk about the program a little bit. There's no need to have FOMO, okay? So many programs you can do, and I hope you choose one to do. Everyone's home, of course. Okay, so anyways, I got a completion pack because I already had BOD and it renewed recently, so it wasn't worth it for me to get an entire challenge pack. But I spent $130 and I got early access to Lift More, okay? I got the post-workout recover. I love the orange. I love the chocolate. I'm not a big fan of the vegan. I think blended, they taste super delicious. This is like an orange Julius. And the other one reminds me of like a Wendy's Frosty. This is more of a protein. This is a protein recovery drink and it has BCAAs in it. I really like it. I don't use it all the time, but for this program, I definitely am. I also ordered Hydrate because I was using Liquid IV and there's so much sugar in it. This doesn't have much of a taste, but I have used it in the past, and I don't know that I'm going to use it necessarily with this program 100%, but I'm going to have it for the really hot days or days we're not feeling great, okay? I also got this. This is the newest flavor of unicorn juice. It is strawberry lemonade, and it is my new favorite. I wasn't sure at first. I've always been a lemon girl, but this is freaking delicious. I love this. I don't just use it as a pre-workout. I use it just to live my life. Sometimes I'll have half a scoop in the afternoon to get more water in, but I really, 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 really love this. I tried other things in the past, not a lot of things, but like I tried Spark. That gave me heart palpitations. I'm very sensitive to stuff, so I was cautious about this, but I love it. I love it, and I tend to not so much shoot it before my workout, but like sip it throughout my workout, okay? It also came with a new shaker cup. Anytime you order a pack, they come with a shaker cup. If you say yes, I want the trial to Body, which comes complimentary. It's a 30-day free trial, so say yes to it. You get a set of containers for the Portion Fix, and you get a brand new tracker for To Be Mindset. These are great nutrition tools to have in your tool chest. So yes, say yes to the trial, okay? The Body trial, you can cancel it right away, like cancel the renewal on it, so you still get access to 30 days of the live streaming workouts or the replays of the live streaming. There's a whole bunch of bonus cooking content, so if you are really digging into the nutrition program this time around, go peep that. You can get exclusive access to some of the Facebook groups, but these are how you make your nutrition a lifestyle. This is how you make it a lifestyle. Yes, there's containers, but I think that portion control is a #duh lifestyle choice. And if you're like, this won't work for me, well then do this. This is very intuitive, and it's the plate it method, right? So you just break your plate up and you divide it. Carbohydrates are an important part of your lifestyle, my friends. It's not something to be shunned. It also came with my Lift More calendar and a dry erase thing, but I just went ahead and printed them off because I like to be able to write on them and I don't like stuff on my wall because I work out in my living room. Came with a quick start nutrition guide, okay? This has tons of great recipes and all kinds of awesome content, including Shakeology recipes. So if you're not sure how to make it, there you go. And it came with this little guide where I'm supposed to log my beginning measurements. So anyways, Lift More. It's 40 unique real-time workouts. I like it because he's working out with 2 people on cast, but he has the entire BOD crew, which are people just like me, other coaches working out in their living rooms, and I think that's kind of cool to watch. Although, to be honest, this program moves really fast, and I'm not paying attention to anything happening. Like, I'm just trying to find my life and keep up with it, all right? 35 to 45 minutes a day, 5 days a week for 8 weeks. In phase 1, each lifting day includes 2 blocks of 4 moves to build strength and mass. Phase 2 ups the volume and intensity with 3 blocks of 3 moves, new body part splits, and even more challenges. So it has some 20-minute express sessions if you're traveling or you're in a pinch. I've listened to Joel talk about this a lot, met him at Summit, and the thing that really resonated with me was how he said lifting is for everyone, no matter where you're at in your journey. If you're just beginning, well then you obviously lift lighter, but there's always room to grow, there's always room for improvement, and you truly are only in competition with yourself because it doesn't matter what they're lifting or what so-and-so is lifting. Like, you are on this journey And maybe you have to use body weight. There will be times that I will probably drop in and use body weight to protect my shoulder and neck, and that's totally cool. Yesterday I decided to start early because I was kind of in a funky headspace, and we're traveling this next week and I don't know what kind of access I'll have to like weights or a bench, so I was like, well, I'll just start. And I shared a clip of it and I got some hate on Instagram, and I was like, who am I? Who am I to share? Who am I to show up? Who am I to talk to any of you about this? And I was feeling really bummed about it and having this total case of imposter syndrome. And then I talked to Carla this morning and I was like, do you need to work out? Let's get on. It was really just therapy. So we got on and we chatted a bit, and she was like, who are you? She's like, you're the person that's like changed your own life. You're the person who's helped other people get momentum on their journeys. And I think that that's a really normal thing to live in the space of, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know if I'm qualified to share. I don't know if anyone is if it's even worth listening to me. I think that a lot of us feel that at some point in our journeys. And that's why you keep going, right? That's why you keep showing up. That's why you keep shining your light, because I've always said I don't sell Beachbody stuff. Beachbody doesn't need me. And to be honest, I don't need Beachbody. I could do other things. I have done other things in the past. I aligned with them because I like the values of the company. I love the workouts. But really, I love the tribe we've made. And that tribe is based on us. We don't need Beachbody. I just think that they have really phenomenal products and programs. And so that's why I choose to do them. But this is your journey. You're exactly where you need to be. And if you're like, no, actually, I'm not. Well, then you know what? Today is the perfect day to begin again. Today is the perfect time for you to realign and figure out what you need. And it's not all or nothing. It's not like all of a sudden you have to revamp your entire life. You have to start a nutrition program and do a workouts, and now you got to read some personal development. You guys, that's not how this works for anyone. And if you're trying to do it that way, you're going to burn out and blow up, and it's not going to be fun. This is a building block, stair step, Lego-like journey. This is you asking yourself, what do I need? Like, how am I really? What do I need to work on? What do I need to focus on? And then you make small goals that meet you where you are right now. Obviously, you always want to be stretching and growing and improving, not staying in the stagnant, just doing the same thing space. But if your goals are too big, your brain doesn't believe you can get them, that they won't actually happen. So meet yourself in the now. It's okay to be in the gap. It's okay for you to find the wins that maybe don't seem big enough to celebrate, but they're still your wins. It's still you getting momentum. It's still you showing up even on the days you don't really feel like it, on the days you feel defeated or sad or tired. Like, listen to yourself. I'm not saying push through all the time, but stay committed to the journey. Trust the process. Like, have a vision for your life, and then make your goals smaller so that you're constantly accomplishing them and building the belief and getting the consistency and the momentum and all of that. That's what this is about. This is about, like I started to say, I don't peddle Beachbody. I share what's worked for me. There's a lot of you that aren't even using Beachbody stuff, and you're still here because I believe in you, and I want you to know you belong and you have support and you can do radical, huge, epic things. You guys, I don't peddle Beachbody. I peddle hope. I share my journey. I share my real. I know it's alienating for some people, but that's cool. I'm not supposed to talk to those people. I'm supposed to talk to the yous that totally get it, that totally feel what I'm saying, right? Right. So I'm checking the box on day 2. Holy moly. I'm definitely going to use my recover. I'm going to work on finding joy today. I think that's what I'm missing. I was listening to a podcast on my walk this morning, and they were talking about if you feel sad or tired or put upon or worn out or just like not excited, that's energetic. That's your energy giving you a message. I talked about this yesterday too. It's your energy giving you a message. And a lot of times it's because we're not living in alignment with what we're supposed to be doing. And secondly, because we're not setting clear boundaries in various areas of our life. You know, like I'm not setting boundaries around my work-life balance. I'm not setting good boundaries probably with my family. There's probably lots of areas that I am not living in my truth and being honest. And that doesn't mean that I failed. It's just self-awareness and a direction I get to work on. Final thought, I love to read. I think most of you know that. I'm a voracious reader, always have been. And so I keep saying every time I finish a book, I'm like, I should keep a list. I should keep a list of all the books that I've been reading in 2022. It'd just be kind of fun. Because sometimes if you read a lot, like you're going to forget what you read. Like it just, you know, So I added up, I just scrolled my Facebook. So it's not every book I read, but the books that I liked enough to share about on Instagram or Facebook. And I came up with 37 books that I've read since January 1st. And I was like, how many of these are actually personal development? Oh, there was like 4 or 5. I listen to podcasts a lot, and I'm in an online training program, so I listen to live coaching calls. But that to me it was just that self-awareness piece that like I am struggling with some belief stuff right now. And it's because I'm not doing the work, and I get to do the work. So again, there's no shame in that. There's no shame on me. I should be doing this. I'm having too much fun. Fun is really vital. It's super important. I want you to have fun. I want to have fun. I think, in fact, we all need more fun and more play and more rest. But if you are struggling in your life and you're not actually doing the work, if you're not taking the time to learn from the lesson, you're never going to move past it. It will keep showing up in your life. It will keep being on repeat. You will keep hitting that freaking wall because there's something to be learned. And when what you resist persists and what you accept is transformed. And the way that we transform it is by doing the uncomfortable work, by doing the personal development and listening to the stuff and journaling and just doing the energy work and purging it out of our systems. So is there any value in this for you? I don't know. I don't really know, but I'm just sharing my reel. I started Lift More early. You don't have to do this program with me. I volunteer to go as tribute. That's what I always do. I'm always happy to go first and tell you what I think. There's been plenty of programs I've done that I've been like, I freaking hate that. Next. But I am excited for this one. I feel like this is what I need, and it's a good time. So if you need anything, let me know as we move into a fresh week. I hope that you also take some time to realign, to reevaluate, to kind of renegotiate things with yourself. Like, it's not all or nothing. Hear my words. It's some is better than none, and done is always better than perfect. And every single day that you choose to show up to your journey, that's how we win, you guys. That's how we win. That's how we fall in love with the process and learn who we're supposed to be in the now, not necessarily down the road. I want you to have a vision for your life, but I don't want you to put off living your life until that vision comes into being, because that vision, that next level you, will never be here now if you're always waiting. And as someone who has literally waited my whole freaking life, that's a hard lesson. That's a hard lesson, to be in the now and be grateful for what you have while still moving towards the next thing. So happy Sunday. I hope that you prioritize setting yourself up for success, that you set a couple teeny tiny goals, right, Shani?
Yes.
And that you just do the next right thing, okay? So if you're in the middle of a program, you don't stop. You keep going. Tomorrow is a great day to take some progress photos and to just assess, where am I at with my nutrition? Where am I at with my rest? Where am I at with what I'm consuming? Am I listening to too much news? Am I listening to too much, like, am I watching too much reality TV? We all have pockets of time that we can reassign and just tighten up a little bit. And that doesn't mean all work and no play. It just means that you're living in alignment and in balance, and that you're constantly moving a little bit closer to that next level version of you while celebrating where you are today.